hope you're doing so awesome. Simon here. Once again, I think it's been a while since we actually went live, and today I just want to be able to share a bit of experience with you guys, to be able to share a few things that I've come to learn with time, okay? Because especially at this time, everyone is thinking that how can I be able to actually make it, because we're going through a very tough time, especially with the coronavirus. And I'll start by saying this, okay? The biggest challenge that we have right now is not actually lack of opportunities, okay? We're not running short of opportunities. We've got so many opportunities right now, okay? The biggest challenge is your ability to say no to the so many opportunities that are coming, okay? So the biggest word that you can be able to learn right now in 2020, okay? So I'll just pull this and I'll be able to illustrate a few things. So the biggest thing that you can be able to learn right now in 2020 is actually the ability to be able to use this word, okay? Your ability to be able to say no, okay? Your ability to be able to say no to when people are actually offering you, because the thing is that as you keep growing in business, you realize that many people are going to be able to come to you, tell you that, hey Simon, there's a new thing here, hey Joseph, there's a new opportunity here, I want you to be able to try it out, okay? So, but what is going to be able to actually give you success, what's going to be able to help you succeed is not how well or how fast you can be able to say yes to every opportunity, because there's so many, okay? But your ability to be able to say no to the so many things that people are offering you is what is going to be able to determine how fast you're able to actually grow and be able to succeed in what you're going to be able to do, okay? I once read a story by Bill Gates and Warren Buffett, and in two separate occasions they were actually asked, which is the one word that you can say that has contributed to your success, okay? And all of them were actually in two separate rooms, and they gave one answer, and that answer was focus, okay? The answer was focus. So the one thing that can be able to actually help you to be able to succeed right now is not the so many things that you can be able to do, because all of us have got a limited number of time, and if we're doing so many things at the same time, the truth is that we're going to be able to fail, because you've got just a given amount of energy, okay? But the ability to be able to pick one thing and be able to focus on that is what is going to be able to give you success in whatever you're going to be able to do. So this morning I just want to be able to give you a challenge, okay? Just put this back. This morning I want to be able to give you a challenge and tell you that for you to be able to make, or for you to be able to succeed and be able to achieve that goal that you've got for 2020, because there's still so much you can be able to do. Despite everything that is happening around, you're still in control. I mean, there are so many things that we're going to be able to control. We're going to be able to control the economy. We're going to be able to control the coronavirus. We're going to be able to control everything that is happening in the world. These are things that are out of our control, okay? And you can decide to take time complaining about the things that you're not in control of. You can take time complaining about coronavirus. You can take time complaining about the government. You can take time complaining about your neighbors who are not supporting you. You can take time complaining about your family who are not supporting you. But there's one thing that you can be able to take control of, okay? And that is your perspective, how you look at everything that is happening around you. That is one thing that you can be able to take control of. And therefore I want to challenge you today, okay, that despite that what is happening around us, as much as so much that is happening around us, we're still in control of how we perceive everything. We can see this as a disaster that's going to be able to destroy us, or we can actually look at it as an opportunity that's going to be able to help us to keep shining, okay? And that's the biggest challenge. But as you do that, and I just want to ensure you that as you keep growing, you're going to be able to receive so many people who are going to be able to give you so many suggestions. They're going to be able to present multiple business opportunities to you, and that's what you call like the shiny. Okay. actually call it like the shiny object syndrome. The shiny object syndrome, okay? And the whole point of this is that you always see that what you're doing right now cannot be able to succeed, and that if you jump to the next thing, you're going to be able to succeed. But the truth is that if you just stuck with what you're doing right now, and maybe just kept learning more about it, because the thing is that if you're failing right now, it's just because there's a piece that is missing in your business, okay? Maybe there's a skill that you need in your business. If you learned how to be able to do that, you could be able to succeed. So there are going to be so many shiny objects that are going to be able to come your way. There's going to be so many people who are going to challenge you and tell you that, hey, there's a new opportunity here, there's a new business here, there's something else you can be able to do here. But your ability to be able to say no and to focus on what you're doing right now and learn as much as you can be able to learn in your craft, that is what going to be able to contribute to your success. So my challenge to do today is that think of how you can be able to become better at what you're doing, okay? And as many opportunities are being presented to you, there are going to be people in network marketing are going to tell you that a network market is the next biggest thing. There are people in Bitcoin are going to tell you that, hey, this Bitcoin business is the next biggest thing. Someone tell you that, hey, course creation is the next biggest thing. Funnel building is the next biggest thing. Copywriting. I mean, there's going to be so many people who are going to be able to tell you that what they are doing is the next biggest thing. But remember, if you become so good at what you're doing can also be able to become the next biggest thing. So my challenge today is that learn to say no to so many opportunities, to so many people who are going to be able to tell you that, hey, this is the next biggest thing, and just stay focused. Focus on one thing. Become so good at what you're doing. And for me, what I'm focusing on right now for my business, because I'm doing this video because I cannot totally be able to relate with you, because I've had so many people coming to me telling me that, hey Simon, I want you to be able to help me do this, okay? Hey Simon, I've got this new idea and I think it's going to be huge. I want to be able to partner with you. And so, you know, there are so many people who are coming to me and telling me that I want us to be able to do this together. But, you know, in a day you've got only 24 hours. I want to think of it this way. If every day you received like 13 units, okay? If every day you received like 13 units of time, I borrowed this from Sam Ovens. If every day you received like 13 units of time, now you can decide to be able to take those 13 units of time. This I'll look at it, okay? So this is like a day with 24 hours, okay? And every day you have got 13 units of time. So you can decide that you're going to be able to direct that energy that you've got to 13 different directions. You can be able to go this direction, that's 1 unit, another unit, another unit. I mean, these are like 13 different things that you're going to be able to do, okay? I'm not even sure if this is 13, but you get the point, right? So I want to assume that that energy that you've got a day, you decide to be able to direct it to 13 different things, okay? So you'll have only made this level of direction every single day, and you've achieved so little, okay? But on the other hand, I want you to think of it this way, that you decide that on your day, what you're going to be able to focus on is not 13 different things, okay? But instead of focusing on 13 different things, you're going to be able to just focus on one thing in a day, okay? Now this is going to be so huge, and that's why I think this video is so powerful. Instead of focusing on 13 different things, just decide to focus on one single thing in a day, okay? So 1 unit, then that will come to the second unit, then the third unit, then the fourth unit, then the fifth unit. You realize that by the end of the day, you have meant like 13 steps in a single direction, and that is what actually makes you so different from everyone else. So as you go on with whatever you're going to be able to do, I want you to think of how you can be able to develop the ability to say no. When people offer you like, this is the next thing, just learn to say no. This is the next biggest thing, just say no. Okay, let's do this. No. come on, Samuel, this is the newest thing in town. I mean, this is going to be able to give us a lot of profit. Just say no, okay? That is what is going to be able to give you success. What you do is that focus on what you're doing, become so good at that, keep learning, keep adding new skills in what you're doing, keep discovering new ways of doing the same thing that you're doing, and at the end of the day, you're going to be able to succeed, okay? So guys, that's basically it. I want to be able to share my experience because I thought most of us are out here, and especially with the internet and everything that is going around, some of us are going to be asking ourselves, what can you be able to do to make money? And when you're just starting out, the biggest temptation is to be able to choose one thing and focus with that one thing because of what you call shiny object syndrome. So that's it, guys, and thank you so much for watching. It's so great to have you here. And if you'd like to learn more about online business, how to be able to launch an online business, I'm going to put a link on top here. It's called the One Funnel Away Challenge. Okay, and this was like the place that I actually started when I got my first breakthrough. I'd struggled so much. It took me a lot of time to actually be able to make any money in the online space. It took me like 4 years, which was a lot of time. If only I had a mentor to be able to guide me, I think it would have been easier for me. And when I met my 3 mentors through this program, I'm going to be able to put in the link. It changed everything for me. So if you want to be able to learn more about how to launch an online business, I would recommend that you actually get a mentor, and the best mentor is someone who is already doing it, okay? And that's why I'm going to be able to put the link above. Just click on it and you'll be directed, okay? So guys, that's it. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. Make sure to take action, stay focused, say no to the shiny object syndrome. Focus on one thing, just one thing. Become so good at that one thing, and every day when you wake up, just do that one thing. Every day you wake up, do just that single thing. So that's it. See you guys.